First, I'd like to introduce the referee to the proceedings as Mr. Mel Harley.
Just introductions to the players.
Go on, Mel.
Welcome back to our online viewers.
Come on. Head on. Also, the two
Myself,
players.
Kev Barton,
Both from
and Craig Marsh
First is from Wales.
in the commentary box. Glad you could join us for this final of the professional trophy event.
And his opponents, Butch Scott Higgins.
The two players being introduced into the arena. We've got Wales's finest, although my colleague might disagree with that, Simon Ward, against Scott Higgins. Both familiar faces, I'm sure, to you, the viewers.
I think it's going to be a tight game, I do. I'm very impressed with Scott in the semi-final against Gaza, but played very, very well. Simon will have to play very well to win this match.
Well, they've both come through a pretty grueling event to get to the final. We saw Scott earlier in pretty decent form, beating Gareth, like you say. I'm not sure if Simon beat in the semis. I've not seen the draw.
James Croxton.
James Croxton.
He lost the first set 4-3 and then dished an X6 to win the match up.
That's how you win a match, folks. You do 6 on the spin. Okay, so here we go. Simon
the break.
Simon's under lag, so he's going to break. Our referee for this match is our very own Mel Harley. So here we go, folks. Sit back and enjoy.
Good start.
Straight away, Simon into his sledgehammer break.
It's improved a lot with him, man. That's probably one of the things that's improved the most with him is his break. His break was bad for years. He done well, very well.
When you say it was bad, what was he not?
He was using that cat break. Oh, it was awful. It was awful, yeah.
So now he's just gone to raw power.
Yeah, he's just give him a clout as it's meant to be.
Well, he's in first in this frame. Just to remind you, if you're not certain of the rules on the break at black ball, if you put a ball from the break, all that means is that you stay at the table, and after that it's the first ball that you pot legally. So he's
now on yellows.
Yeah, he's on yellows, so he's now working out his route. All the balls in the open, but as we've said many time before, Craig, it's all about the order that you take them out.
Yeah, that's right. Go the wrong way, you're going to get stunned.
I think he'll just be pleased to be getting first opportunity.
Yeah,
try and get a frame on the board.
Try to set himself down.
We've got our tech guru Dan Rush on the mobile camera. He's finished twiddling his knobs.
He's absolutely perfect. If he's straight, just screw back into the middle of the table and play for the yellow in the middle pocket. Tap for 1-0. A bit more dangerous going that way, but he's alright. Commentator nightmare.
He's made it a little bit one.
Yeah.
Difficult for himself, and maybe it could have been. Going to come around with 3 cushions.
Yeah. He likes to put a few miles on the white ball as well.
He's not short of some cue power, isn't young Mr. Ward, is he?
Incredible. He's got something like a 6mm tip. His tip is tiny. Something like 6mm, incredible. How he plays with that. Playing with a toothpick.
I guess it's whatever you get used to. Have you always played with the same size tip throughout your career?
No. I used to use like 9.5mm cue when I was playing snooker. And then when I quit playing snooker altogether, my cue a little bit thinner, much better.
So what's? Oh my! Oh wow! We were just talking about the tip.
Oh,
did you forget to chalk it? And that is the danger, folks, with a small tip. You just never can tell in this game, can you?
That's incredible. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
So the first visit was a free shot for Scott, so he's going to be absolutely thinking this is his day after something like that.
Yeah, definitely. That's incredible.
So basically he just set his first shot up, put it over the hole, played the plant, and now he's just going to, I suspect, just
plop them all in.
Plop these in. Although after that we can't take them for granted.
That was not done. Oh.
It's not cued that well.
No.
So for such a simple shot. So just a few first frame, I won't say nerves, but you know, just getting themselves into the match. Used to time this nicely. They did. So we would expect him to pot this.
Can't see him this game.
And there it goes. That is. I think we're all still in shot from that frame.
I can't believe he's just missed game on black. As long as it was on the rail, the ball was in the middle of the table. Crazy.
So is Simon the sort of person who will let that prey in his mind a bit?
No, definitely not. He's very mentally strong. That's why they call him a boomerang. Always comes back.
But in such short races, best of seven.
Yeah, that could be good.
It could be a momentum change in the first frame.
That first frame is always massive. You always want to win the first frame, do. But to do something like that, I mean, I don't know what he's thinking now, especially on his own break.
I can just see Simon. I think he's just trying to refocus, just try and put that at the back of his mind, just staring sort of Ebden-like at the table. So let's see Scott's break. He just lost the white a bit, but he's spotted a ball, so he's still at the table.
Yeah, it's a good break. I think he's playing red, to be honest. Play the red in bulk, split the other red. It's awkward to free that top yellow otherwise if he goes yellows. Take the chance, play it now, land on the red in the middle or one in the corner.
So basically he's looking at his danger area and he's trying to clear it straight away.
Just roll into this, just flick it away. Perfect.
Could have landed better. I think that he played that plain ball, but I think he just needed to put a little bit of something on it just to stun the white a little bit.
Hit the yellow rather than the red.
You can just see the edge of that. Oh, and he's miscued as well.
This is incredible. Might as well get in the middle of the white ball.
We very rarely see 2 miscues in a weekend.
No.
We've seen 2 in 2 frames.
Incredible. That's mental. Look at his face, oh my god.
He's not happy about that one.
Stop benching the table now.
So, back to the action. So, first visit is a free visit for Simon. And I think he probably meant to pop that.
No, I don't think.
No?
No, just move it away. He just wanted to break his yellows and clear the bag, I think, just in case he needs the bag later on.
Okay, we're ready to start the amateur quarterfinals.
I'd be so tempted here to put the one in the middle and keep the black out. He's got so many options.
Table 7, Scott Ross, Andrew Hughes. Scott Ross, Andrew Hughes.
I know sometimes
That'll be next after this show.
Sometimes you don't want to move balls without due course, but it's perfect there to move the black.
Zach Shepherd, Jonathan Bushnell. Zach Shepherd, Jonathan Bushnell, table 6. Table 4, Daniel Walker, Matt Boyle. Daniel Walker, Matt Boyle, table 4.
So here comes the black. Try and knock that out.
There it is. There it is. Work his path out now and be on and dry, I think. But for a miscue.
And again, it's just the pattern that he took those balls out. He could have moved the black 3 shots earlier, but he took those 2 balls out on the right side before he took it out. It's just those little shot selections that can just make the difference.
Of course it is. I just always like to, if someone needs to be moved, I'll always do it with as many balls on the table as possible, because at least you got options if it doesn't go right. Do you know what I mean? As it happens, he played it perfect. He got the double kiss and landed on his ball. But perfect. Run round off 2 positions. Black in the same bag.
A little bit of side just to spin it round. Just to help it's on its way.
That will do, I think. That will do.
I don't think he'll be miscuing this one, Paul.
Let's speak to his own Kev.
And there it goes.
Good.
This
Good
time,
stuff.
right in the centre of the back. Do you think by miscuing it might make him a little bit tentative on a few shots? He might not.
I don't think he's that type of person. Like, I don't think that would bother him at all. He'd have already forgotten about that by now and then just be getting on with it.
I'm in trouble again.
Third frame, Simon Watergrave. 1 frame all, Simon.
Back to it.
Just had a lecture off the media coordinator again.
He'll never learn, Kev. He'll never do as you're told.
I know. Every tournament, I'm always in trouble. It's okay because I'll get my revenge on the golf course.
Fight didn't talk now.
Yeah, we're getting serious.
big old break, but unless he has a plant in the middle, then he's got quite an easy finish. But
is he taking
no, I
reds?
think he's going red. Flipping that red in, going into the other reds. Them two yellows are obviously not a plant then, I would have thought. Because the yellows are easy if that's a plant.
Oh, three, I'll hit the corner, but three hit the post. That was a
He
bit
nearly pointed all three of them.
Yeah, it was a bit of an adventurous shot.
Yeah, this is the way he plays, though. He plays like this all the time. And always will and always have.
Well, absolutely, if that's what's got him to this stage.
Yeah, of course it is.
Why change?
He'll never change how he plays.
Do you think sometimes that he can push the boat out a little bit too much, or and that could maybe be his downfall sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes it can be, yeah. But the other side of the coin is then it does get him out of a lot of trouble, so you can't it's hard to sort of criticise when he's doing so well.
Come on! Where's your fucking door? Keep the noise down, please, there's a game on.
One of the audience getting a little bit boisterous.
Well told him why.
So Scott just sat himself down after that little we've got some of the matches going on. We're at the quarter-final stage of the amateur event, and there's still some matches going on in the open.
There's some good pool today, mate. I gotta be honest. From a lot, there's been some good pool here today by all the amateurs as well, not just professionals.
So I think, to be fair, we see that every tournament.
Yeah, the standard of the amateurs is incredible on this. Half of them are way good enough to be professionals.
Well, I think that's what a lot of them are pursuing for next year.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Still a little bit awkward, yeah.
Is he going to stun this up for the other one at the top of the table?
Yeah.
Just played that well.
Yeah, good job. Timing the ball well, I gotta say. By our camera angle, I'm not sure if the red passes the yellow in the corner. If it does, then he's perfect, but by that shot it obviously does. Yeah. A little bit awkward. Should be alright, I would have thought.
Closest to the black.
Oh, foul. Pushed. I'm saying, I guess he is. Three fouls in 2 frames that you never see. Never ever. You never see a shot. Crazy. Strange old game.
Simon just setting.
He'll run this lot from here.
That's a bit of a bold statement. Bearing in mind what's gone on in the last 2 frames.
Yeah. I think the type of Simon's the type of player who will thrive on this now, knowing that he's made 2 massive mistakes. Obviously Simon has as well, but I think he'll go through the gears now and start winning a few frames in one visit.
We know from experience these boys can just run rack after rack just to get in the groove. goes the black.
1 to 3 man.
Pretty much every frame has gone against what we would have expected.
To be fair, it could be 3-0 either way.
Not sure what Scott's thinking, but he doesn't look too happy.
No.
He looks really fired up for this, and as you would expect of this major professional event. He wants that title.
Just shows what can happen from one game to the next. How good he was in his last match. It's incredible. The best I've seen him play for a long time, that is, in his last match. He looked comfortable, everything he went for he got.
So it's got second break of the final. Here's that magical noise of the ball hitting the back of the pocket. So I think he'll be looking to go reds here.
Yeah. Awkward little finish. I think it depends how he goes about these, as opposed to a hard, yeah.
I think it'd be an interesting comparison, because when he played Gareth and he was flowing, I think you would have given him these.
Yeah.
Let's just see if he's still in that.
I think he plays this one, plays for the one closest to the cushion. I think he should be alright. Oh, he hasn't hit it.
Well, he's under hit that by
a long way.
18 inches. They've just been informed that he got a bad contact, but I'm not sure he hit that hard enough anyway.
He didn't look like he put the cue through it, to be honest.
Playing this with some left hand side.
Played that well.
Still quite a tricky finish though.
Yeah, it was always going to be the way the balls were. It was, like I said, that first shot, if he could have gotten the one on the rail, I would have more or less given, as you said, given them to him. But it's a little bit awkward now, especially where the black is.
I think he might have got a little bit tentative with that centre pocket on that shot. Yeah. The white was heading straight for it.
30 seconds.
I think the one that's got to most is gone on one leg. He doesn't seem to be pushing the cue through at all. I can be very, very stabby action of that then.
Dresses the ball really well.
Yeah, he did.
This is going to test his cueing. It's going to be taking the one nearest the cushion.
When your arm's a little bit tight, you tend to hit these a little bit too hard rather than have the cue do the work. So we'll see how he's feeling now with this shot. Played it well. Kept on lovely.
Very well, but
it's not perfect, but it's
still got work to do.
Yeah. If he's straight, you can screw back straight and play him yellow, the red. The top left hand corner. Options for the black as well. A lot of kills.
I think he's got slightly the wrong angle on this.
Yeah.
No, perfect.
1-2 straight. pulled
again,
it.
didn't quite strike through that one.
He's not hitting through with the ball. He looks as if he just wants to put the ball in rather than hitting it in there. Do you know what I mean? Which is strange because he didn't look like missing the ball in his last match.
Certainly someone who's calibre, you wouldn't expect him to miss a straight one like that.
No.
But that's what the final pressure of the situation can do to the best players. And as we know, if he doesn't settle down quickly and cut the mistakes out, this final will have gone.
As I said earlier, Simon would have forgotten about that miscue, but it doesn't look like Scott has, to be fair. It looks like he's struggling a little bit now. Just wondering whether he can get to that ball and cut it in the middle, that yellow, or what does he have to play it down the cushion? Not 100%, but
Can't quite tell from this angle.
oh, we can't tell. If he's going to play it now, I don't know where he's going with the white. No.
I'm sure Simon does. at the moment.
Yeah.
He's looking at all the options.
If it's that, I'm sure he played it to the cushion, I would have thought. I wouldn't have thought he played for it now. He's played for it now and then it's awkward.
I thought he might have just tried to screw into that. It was almost as a free attempt to try and move the black.
Yeah, I couldn't tell what sort of angle he had, but if he could get there with the white, he could obviously get into it, so. If he can see it, it's awkward now, because obviously you got to play with the yellows in the middle, so. Or maybe in one of the corners.
30 seconds.
Left hand corner.
Refusing that shot.
Yeah, I thought he might, because with them two balls in the middle of the table, it's awkward. We're soon going to find out if this yellow goes, I think, guys. It looks like now it does.
If it went from there, why would he play through it?
Why wouldn't he have played it earlier on? Yeah, I don't know. Good shot. Good shot.
Just careful not to push.
Can't have two miscues and two pushes in one match, Kev, come on.
And one match in 3 frames.
Well, yeah.
There it goes. Simon Ward.
Very
3
nice.
runs first set. So I hope you're enjoying all the action at home in the comfort of your own living rooms. Send us a message, anything on Facebook, on the IPA homepage. We've got an expert here, one of the top pros in the world, Craig Marsh. Send him a question. Or if you want to know about the World Championships or the tour for next year, send us a message. We'll answer anything we can. All the details you can find on the website for all the IPA events. 2014 is going to be, I think, the biggest year in IPA history. Bit of a statement, 'cause it's been going 20 years, but
Yeah.
I think next year is going to be a massive year.
There's never been a venue in the lakeside, I can tell you.
So here we go. Water break. And crunchies.
Big break. Oh, lovely. Nice break.
So I've noticed Simon is changing the he's the shaft of his cues.
He has to, because his cue is so thin. If he was to break like that with his playing cue, it disintegrate, I think.
Do you use a separate brake cue?
No.
Use the same cue?
I should do, but I don't know. Too lazy, I think.
What do you think the advantages are to a brake cue? I mean, I've tried it. Personally, I've never found a difference, but
it just keeps your tip in better condition, I think, rather than last a little bit longer. That's all. I don't think it does a lot of long time damage with TQ, if I'm honest. It will with Simon's because it's just like 6 mil or something that's really thin. So, but like mine is like 8 mil, so but it wouldn't do a lot of damage to mine. Right, tap break anyway.
Yes, as I witnessed earlier today. You really do need to work on that brake of yours, Craig. I'll give you some tips at the end of the weekend.
I did break well against you in all fairness.
I think you played pretty well in the whole match, to be fair. It wasn't just a break. You still got to take them out, and
of course
that's what you did.
I think he's going to play the red and the white here and just come through that gap. He can come through that gap and colour that yellow in between the two reds. So it's all right. I think I've a funny feeling that's where he play. He did. That's perfect. Great shot. Still a little bit awkward though.
Yeah, it's a little bit tricky. I mean, that red does look like it'll go in the top left. Fuse and ours as the Real Madrid Villarreal game is on the big screen.
Oh, this looks mega tight to me. They must go because he wouldn't have played for it, but it doesn't look like it goes from here on our screens.
We're about to find out.
Yeah. Oh, it did go alright.
I don't think it touched the sides.
What do I know sitting in this commentary box? So for the first set then. So we'll flick this back in. Good.
There it goes. First set.
First set.
First set, Simon Ward. So Craig, what do you think of the venue here at the Hilton Warwick? First time,
lovely.
First time we've been?
Yeah, lovely. One of the better ones, definitely. They're all the Hilton's nice, obviously, but this one seems very nice. In the pool this morning, Kev. My 40 lengths I was.
40 lengths or 40 widths?
Me and Christian Phillips.
So looking on the Facebook, everyone's tipping pretty much Simon. So far you look right. So what do you think Scott's got to do now? He's got to cut these errors out.
He's got to forget what's gone on. I think that's the upside of a sets format is now. All there is now is a new set. There's nothing he can do about losing the last one. So if he can try and start again, that's the advantage of it, I think. If he doesn't, it could be a short set, this one.
Would you believe? I'm sat here just minding my own business and I'm in trouble again. Because I've not got the trophy on the shot. Our esteemed cameraman has taken half an hour to get this shot. But nice trophy for the winner. Courtesy of Tip Top Trophies, one of the tour sponsors. You can catch them on their website, tiptoptrophies.co.uk. They also trade as Woods Trophies. They've got shops in Huddersfield and Bradford. Did you like the trophy for the World Championships, Craig? Did you see that on display?
Yeah, it's upside down with the scoreboard. Yeah, lovely. And let me try my damnedest to get my hands on that.
Trailing 1-0 final.
You and 127 other people.
Yeah, correct.
That's not the start that Scott wanted.
This is poor, really. How annoying is it when things are not going your way and you play a couple of careless shots, you just get punished for it all the time. As if the balls don't forgive you, sort of thing.
But he has had the chances. And
yeah, he has. Definitely.
If he'd have taken his chances, he'd still be in the first set, and he's potentially going to pay the price now for those. But we'll see.
I'd be very surprised now if Simon didn't strangle him from here, I think. And really take a foothold in the match. He's that type of player, once he sees you're a little bit weak, he'll take full advantage of that.
Obviously following on from Glasgow, where he won.
Yeah, he won the
tour.
He won the tour.
Or was it a professional event? Did he win?
The tour.
He won the tour, didn't he?
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Because Croxton won the pro event. Yeah.
Croxton won the pro event, correct, yeah.
So this will be his second big title in 2 events.
Already, and he's only turned pro this year.
Yeah.
Not that he was never good enough, but as he's only been here a couple of years, incredible.
I think that's the beauty of the IPA tour. You find your place, don't you?
Yeah, of course you do. His will to win is incredible.
Some people go straight there, and some people it takes them a bit longer.
I always miss that, hasn't it?
But
surprised on that.
It's the place to test your skills and see where it takes you.
Yeah, see where you're at in the game. I mean, if you're a good player, then this is where you need to be and see how good you really are. If I'm honest.
I mean, I use myself as a bit of an example because I'm not. Freely admit, I'm not the most talented player by a long chalk, and I've been brought up old school. But I reached number 9 in the professional rankings a few years ago when I played a bit. So it just shows that
yeah, of course,
anyone can achieve what they want to do if you put a bit of effort in.
Yeah, definitely.
And nowadays, even Dan Rush beats me. So I think retirement is looming.
I think that's the end of the UK, if I'm honest.
I think retirement is probably going to be announced very shortly.
As you finished.
In fact, I'll retire when Dan does all my discs. He's been promising me for 3 months. That might spur him into action to get them done. So he's at the table, so it's another chance for him, but he's just not at the races at the moment, is he?
He's really struggling out there now. It's the worst place in the world when you're struggling, when things are not going your way.
I think there's a gap there.
Dan's very good cameras there. Has he hit it?
He's got a thin one.
I'm going to play it over then and play the yellow off the rail as a plant rather than play it in the middle. It's tricky in the middle. Still expect him to get it.
Perfect shot of that. We'll know before Simon knows if that's going in.
Oh, he has played it on the rail. Oh,
This game is so unpredictable at times, isn't it? You just think, well, it could actually land anywhere.
Yeah. I'll just land there and it should be okay. It's never okay, is it?
Is Scott in the right place to take advantage when he comes back to the table?
Yeah, I'm not sure he is, to be honest. With 3 balls on the cushion, I just don't think he's timing the ball properly at the moment.
Okay.
Strange run, but
so lots of potential for a good safety. I don't even think Scott will be looking to pot these.
I think he run away.
See, I wouldn't have played that. I would have played off the yellow on this right hand side
Yeah,
cushion.
I played up behind the yellow over there. Yeah, on the left hand side, right. Where the balls were, he was always struggling. Where the balls are, three balls on the cushion. It'd have been a good opportunity to get one off. But
we can see that goes in there, and I don't think it's enough. And that's really not.
It's close. I think, yeah. If he gets the pot, I think he'll go close. Yeah. Wow.
Again, more twists and turns in this frame.
I knew he'd go close if he got the pot past the red. I think he has to swerve this now. If he has, it's awkward to get out to get on a double. I don't think he'll have much of a shot because he has crossed up. Oh, is it too much of it?
Okay.
What does he do from here? Playing off the yellow?
Off the yellow at the top of the table.
Possibly.
One option. Or just cross double.
Lash across double.
Stroke treble.
I think cross double is for me.
At least he can get more power into that and give himself at least 2 shots. 2 attempts. I think that's too high. I think that was missing.
Yeah, I think it was missing anyway, yeah.
There's smooths and ahs from the crowd. I think that was missing. So, Scott.
What have you got? Something has to happen soon. It's so hard when you're struggling not to get a bit negative. And the best thing you can do, which is the hardest thing to do, is try and stay positive. But he's absolutely all over the place at the moment. There's nothing.
I think he's just looking at where he can play the best safety.
Do you know, I think I'd go side rail here now and push that over the hole maybe. Well, just a basic safety shot. Yeah, it's just...
He's got the double kiss and he's left it up the rail.
He was always going to leave the ball on by playing that shot because he couldn't get the snooker by playing straight into it. He's not thinking clean at the moment. He's struggling out there. He hasn't done anything major wrong, but
just needs an easy chance, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Get going again.
So Simon's taking this white up and down the table to try and knock this black in or over this bag. Okay, now Scott, come on.
This is your chance.
Let's see the real Scott Higgins. Again, I might be sounding a bit picky, but that yellow didn't go in the centre of the pocket.
No, right. He's to get down now and just take these out nice and quick, sharp. No messing about. Bit of a confidence boost for him, especially as it's the first round.
He's going to leave himself slightly awkward queuing.
Yeah. And he has to get out for the round for the yellow as well. So. Big shot. Oh, he's dogged it. He's hit it straight into the rail.
He never hit that right.
That's poor. Very poor, that is. Yeah, he's totally gone at the moment. sure, I think. Shot. Yeah, he just hasn't recovered at all, Kevin, from the first blunders in the first few rounds.
I'm not sure he's recovered from Simon's miscue in the first few.
Yeah, he just hasn't recovered at all. This is what I was saying about how mentally strong Simon is, and when he feels you're weak, he really does grab you. Like.
Sandio from South Africa. Loves his little 4-day trips to the IPA.
He does.
He's just been speaking to him about the World Championships. He's getting really excited about that. Apparently it's 75,000 rand, the winner's first prize. What it equates to. So he's already got his doubles partner sorted.
Oh, has he now?
Yeah.
Who's he playing with?
He mentioned
was it?
Charles, who's
Charles Jonak, is it? Jonak,
yeah, I think that's, yeah.
I know him. I know of him. I don't know him.
I think he got to the semi-finals of some other world competition. Are we in danger?
Heads up.
Mel's had to go 2 tables down to retrieve the white ball. But yeah, he's getting really excited about his trip to Lakeside. Have you got your doubles partner lined up yet?
I have, yes.
Are you allowed to tell us, or are you
I can reveal, yeah. Mr. Jonathan Bushnell is my doubles partner.
Mr. Jonathan Bushnell. He's got a tough act to follow, hasn't he? So Scott again, it's becoming a bit of a filmy story.
Yeah. This is last chance saloon turn for me. I think if he doesn't get these and win the frame, then he's done and dusted for me.
What colour do you think would be your preference?
I would have thought he'd go yellows, but the path isn't easy, you know.
Okay, so set the first spot.
Oh, he hasn't again. He's not hitting them nice at all. And then now he's in a bit of bother if he can't, because he can't get out from behind that red up there. Even if he leaves that now, I got a feeling he'll play the long yellow now, I think.
When it's not there, it's really difficult to get back into it.
It is. When you're struggling, it's the worst place in the world to be out there on your own.
And I think that look says it all. It was an easy shot, and he just didn't get it right. Have you heard of any of the other potential doubles pairings?
Dan reckons it's you and him, is that right?
He's not good enough. Not good enough.
I said that about you and all funny though.
Only one of us is telling the truth.
I know a few of the Welsh boys who were together. There's Simon Beer now is playing with Christian Phillips. Oh, yeah. They won the Welsh doubles last year, I think. I think Ben is playing with Mark Bowen, Twiggy.
That'll be a good pairing.
A good pairing, yeah.
What do you think the secret of a good pairing is?
Do you know, I really do think it's playing with someone like Johnny Bush. Him and Tom Cousins won the Welsh doubles like 3 years in a row together with a lot of good pairings in there. All of us.
Is it? Do you think it's the mix of that flair,
the attacking player and the brain of the organisation? I would have thought, yeah. Yeah.
And which one are you? I'm not quite certain.
Brains, obviously, Kev.
That's right. That's what I thought. As do you know Simon's partner is? Is he?
Yeah, he's playing with Christian Phillips.
Oh, he's playing with Christian
Yeah.
Phillips. Yeah.
Christian, yeah. So far, anyway. It could all change by that time comes around.
So one obvious problem for Simon.
Yeah, he'll leave a skill shot on that.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure he'll leave a skill shot on that.
Apparently the rules it's a combination shot.
Is it?
Skill shot, a combination shot. Learned that today.
One of them, man. Or is he going to move it now?
Yeah. Not as easy, but it's, can you get behind
I'm
that?
not a fan of playing these combination shots, if I'm honest. I'd much prefer to move the ball and sort of land with it like that. Especially when they're close like that, because it's tough to get the first ball to go through. But if anybody can do it, he's probably the best I've seen to play in these sort of shots. So yeah, goals. Let's give you a frame with this one.
So he's going to hit the red, put the yellow, and the red to follow it straight in afterwards.
Good shot.
Just like that. To leave himself.
Perfect. Absolutely
It's not only
perfect.
getting the shot. It's, look at the position. I mean,
Yeah.
you can see that it's absolutely dead straight.
The way Q's onto his left eye.
And in the blink of an eye.
Alarm bells now for Scott, I think.
And I think in that skill shot, I think that demonstrates the benefits of black ball rules, doesn't it? I mean,
Yeah,
if that was a world rule situation, we'd have been getting into a nice, comfortable tactical battle for 10 minutes.
But everybody be yawning out there.
So Dan just focusing upon our exclusive racks that we use here at the IPA, designed by Steve Grice. Have you managed to get to grips with them yet?
I've got to grips with them now. Yeah, I have. They are good, but very good. But they do make a good rack every time. If I'm honest.
I think there was a bit of scepticism when they first came in.
They were awkward, because it's like a bit of a jigsaw puzzle. You have to put the balls in and sort of put them right before you can, rack the balls properly. But oh no,
Scott.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, gone. Yeah. You never want to say that, but I just can't see a way out for him. Yeah.
But I think you're right. I mean,
especially with them yellows there. Look at that.
Just going back to the triangles, I think every time you do get.
Yeah,
you get a good rack.
You never see a dodgy rack, as they say. They are very good, I've got to be honest.
Apparently they were quite hard work to make, Steve, and that's why he's not making any more.
Is it? Well, he's had enough of it, he's not doing them all.
I think if the Chinese got sight of those, he'd be making them by the millions. They love a gadget, no?
Oh, they do, yeah, they do.
Okay, getting back to the game. So
He's dragging his ball up a cushion.
His first visit, is it?
Oh, he's got lucky there, I think. This is the beauty of black ball rules now. He can play a red now onto the plant if he likes.
It's still an open table.
It's still an open table, so he can still do anything he likes. So until a ball is down. Yeah, he is. He's playing the shot, I said. Oh, Javi. So poor that is. To have such an easy finish at the start and then end up there. But the downside here is that Simon doesn't like to take control. He likes to still keep going. So see now, see what he plays.
Well, you can certainly see some mileage in the yellow just near his ear.
Yeah.
Coming off the red into this corner bag to try and. One thing's for certain, he's taking the aggressive option.
Yeah, well, definitely. I wouldn't be surprised if he plays the yellow off the red and uses the red to move the other yellow. Just tied up there. Oh, he did play it, but he's chucked his arm in it a bit. Well, there's now or never, Scott.
Well, you can almost sense that if he puts this red in the right corner and tries to develop, they're not going to come out.
I'm not a fan of this. I don't know about this.
Well, it's understandable, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But you're basically saying to your opponent then, look, I don't fancy them. So, well, he's been unlucky. He's left the touch him ball. I think Simon just moved the ball now. Oh, he didn't get it out. Yeah, he got a double. Yeah, I think he'll be going for these now, I think. Perfect.
Olivier, you've just sent me a message. Olivier Sabre. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. I know you had a few technical problems last time, but hopefully all sorted. And that's what happens.
Tony just loved this game. I was looking at them balls there and I was thinking, there's absolutely no way. He has to be on something. He has to be on a finish after the shot. And he's landed there. Incredible.
So is he going to stay defensive, do you think, or is he going to?
I think so now. I don't think there's any need for him to play anything rash now. Because
Simon will be looking for an aggressive option.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to this up cushion and tries to get an angle to get into this yellow. Yeah, not at all. Here it goes. Here it goes.
Oh, it's a tremendous shot. A skill shot not as easy on this time.
No, the balls are too close together. I don't think it's possible now. But
the red's not right in the jaws, is it?
No.
Do you think he's still going to take that shot, or is he going to look for another opportunity?
No, I would definitely play now the yellow in the middle and try for a finish the other way round. Try to screw into it later, I think. We'll soon see.
Olivia, you're asking about the triangle. It's, as we sort of said earlier, it is exclusively used by the IPA. It's not available for purchase at this moment in time. It could well be in the future. But at this moment in time, the only place you will see it or use it is the IPA tour. So maybe you need to come over and play on the tour, Olivia, and get a chance to use it.
Simon's perfect, yeah. Just, how's your luck, Simon? How's your luck?
So what he doesn't want to do is to hit the red direct, I suspect.
Yeah. There's such thing as being too cute and trying to duck. I think I'd be just happy getting into it and just moving it.
He wants to hit the yellow half ball.
Like that. He's trying to hit the yellow and cut the yellow onto the red. Okay, if he comes out, he's perfect. For me, I'd much prefer to just get the ball out and see where you are from there. Trying that shot, you were always going to leave yourself in a lot of trouble if you didn't get it.
I think we can expect this yellow to be travelling around the table at some great speed.
I would assume then he's going to play a treble. Always going to. Oh, here he goes. He's going to try and double this yellow off the red in the middle, guys. Hold on to that.
Okay, here we go. So he's probably going to pot the red. So, but that's
he won't be
pretty
worried
much
about
irrelevant. He just wants to pot this yellow somewhere.
Yeah. Treble for me, Kev. What would you play here?
I'd come up with a good safety.
I knew you'd say
Just
that.
like Simon. You see, I wasn't wrong.
I can see what he's done there, which is he hasn't got it. But if he puts the yellow right on top of the red, if Scott lets him see it, he can hit it and play a skill shot. He can make him follow through because they're touching.
Was he? My goodness me!
Wow,
It's such a chaos. Oh, look who that is. It's
Mr.
Mr.
Andy
Secretary.
McDonald.
Mr. Secretary. Any chance of putting a shift in, son? I think he's through to the quarters tomorrow.
Is he?
I think he is. Yeah.
Well done, Andy Mac.
He asked me for a good draw this event, so
Yeah.
obviously you've got to keep the committee happy.
Now he's perfect. That's a good shot. A very clever shot as well.
But is he going to be able to play that shot?
He will be able to play it now
Distance.
from anywhere. Yeah. He can hit it. He'll have to hit it as hard as he likes. He'll have to really belt it to get it, but let me tell you something, he will definitely be playing it when he gets a chance of it. No matter where he leaves it. As long as the white isn't on the cushion. If the white's on the cushion, he'll struggle. If the white's on the cushion on the right hand side of the table up here, he'll struggle, but if he can hit the middle of the white ball, he will definitely be able to go with it. Oh, if he doesn't get the stuck, guys. Wow, was he after?
I think that's no good. Simon just tapped the table.
That was dangerous if he didn't get that. But again, Scott used to play a lot of world rules and probably wouldn't even have seen that shot. You know?
Quite possibly. Quite possibly. So he's trying the shot you said. He's going to try and spin this round, hit the yellow full in the face, and use the spin on the white ball to sort of release it forward.
He was in all sorts of trouble there. All sorts of trouble.
It sounded good in theory, but it was.
Yeah,
it was a tough
he
shot.
needed to be able to see the ball to get out of any chance of getting that skill shot. It was hard enough as it is without having to swerve it and try it. But he's been gifted the frame now. Surely he's going to get these ones. And I don't care how much he's struggling, he will be missing these.
Okay, so he's on the board. Cal Simon, give it a nice cheer for him.
Butcher's got a fan.
And he's standing a little smile to himself. He must be thinking all those missed opportunities that he's had in this match.
Yeah, but I think he'll be a bit more relaxed now, if I'm honest. He's going to be thinking, well, I'm struggling. I'm probably going to lose. So he'll be. Sometimes it helps. You just relax and just go out there and change a match. Sometimes you get a couple of chances, you get them. You never know. We've seen it so many times.
Absolutely.
You look like you're going to lose a match, and then
Fourth frame, Simon water break, leading 2 frames to 1.
Okay, here we go.
Simon
Turn the
looking-
volume down for this break.
Ooh, last roll might have saved him by only hours.
No, he's dry. Isn't he?
Yeah, he's dry, yeah. But this yellow here down with the black, it did go until the black over the top rail, and now there's a red in front of it, so it's a little bit more awkward now.
Well, pretty much tied up, so they need some disturbing. Scott's choosing yellows.
What was that?
Well, he's tried to cannon in to the group of balls.
Yeah.
It's hit far too
way
thick.
too thick, yeah.
It was a little bit adventurous as well.
Yeah, it was. There were so many balls that he could have played that shot off later on. Like for instance, now the ball is in the middle of the table. The ball over the middle pocket, he could have played them off the one that's over the left-hand middle pocket.
Yeah.
Cannon didn't tell him he's always going to be on at least the one that's over the right-hand middle. So strange choice of shot that is.
Olivia's talking French to Dan on my phone. She'll have to get Google to decipher that one for me.
I think he'd be taking the pocket here, if I'm honest. He's not going anywhere. Yeah, I thought he might. Leaving Simon finishes like this have cost me a lot of money in the past. Trust me.
Do you think Simon will sense blood here with?
Yeah,
Scott's trying to slow it down.
He will 100% go for these, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if he got him, if I'm honest.
Seconds.
Just to remind all the viewers at home, we'll be back on air as soon as Dan's had his big breakfast in the morning. Is that 9 o'clock, Dan? Yeah, 9 o'clock. So here we go, first attempt to break into these balls. Is it that too thin?
He's had a little bit of a result though, I think. You can only see the two yellows that are down here, I think. So.
If that yellow and red are a plan into the centre pocket, he's actually struggling for a shot.
He's in trouble, yeah. I think he has just dropped this on white on off the kitchen and then put the white back in there. Well, I wasn't a fan anyway, so. But he has opened the frame up for Simon. I wonder if Simon will play the ball over the right hand corner pocket, the one in the middle, and then play the skill shot on the red. So yeah.
Seconds.
It's a great shot. Was anyone perfect now? A funny feeling. I'm not sure which yellow you're going to play, but for me, I'd definitely play the one in the left-hand middle and play the skill shot now. And then he's got a red in the right-hand centre then to win the frame. But I don't know. You never know what shot you're going to play.
You certainly wouldn't like to be putting your mortgage on it.
No. And I'm wrong again. assuming he's going to play for the skill shot. I'll play the red up, the yellow is on the bag, not the black, but it's open from where he is, I think. Play the one in the left or middle first, I think.
So that skill shot there.
That skill shot, yeah, I think that's what I want to play, but I'm not 100%. I can't see any other way that he could get on the black, if I'm honest.
Well, is he going to think about putting the red into the right corner?
And then the yellow's in the way to get anywhere near the black, so he's played in the centre. He's playing in the centre. He's undered it by quite a lot at all.
Okay, so what options has he got? He's got a double.
Simon is very similar to me. He's not a fan of the double. I got. I'd much rather be cutting this in the middle than playing a double, if I'm honest.
You choose to cut that in the middle?
Yeah, I rubbish at doubling balls.
30 seconds.
That's a bit of a shot, that is.
There you go, folks. That's how you do a double a ball. And develop the black.
Doubled it with one side off 2 cushions and kick a black out. Bit of a poker, is, I gotta be honest. But still, it's not all been dry yet.
It's just a standard shot, that, Craig. All that.
It is for Simon, I think.
Just clip it into the centre.
Yeah.
And there it goes. Big frame. Big frame.
It's a massive finish size from Simon.
That puts him on the hill.
Whitehead's on the wall now.
And I think every frame Scott's had a chance.
Yeah, he has, yeah. You could just tell, you could see after towards the end of the first set, when he's missed cue and he's made a push shot, you could just see it really got to him. And then he just hasn't recovered from it at all.
If you like what you see, what you've watched, or what you're going to watch this weekend, tell us about it. Contact us through the website, through Facebook, or get in the forums at fullcomps.com. That's the place. If you've got your opinions, got your chat, let's hear about them. Let's get them out there.
5th frame, Scott Higgins to break. Trailing 3 frames to 1.
Tomorrow's the one I want to be watching, guys. There'll be some good pool on the TV tomorrow. The quarterfinals of the tour and the last 16 of the pro event as well. It's not just long after.
Yeah, we've got some great matches from 9 o'clock, I reckon, till maybe 3-ish, 3-4 o'clock.
Possibly.
We've also got a world qualifier going on tomorrow, the winner of which will get
seeded spot,
a seeded spot in the draw, yes, with 2 seeded spots available.
Nice.
We've got an event here and one at Liverpool in October. Highly prized seeded spot available to the winner. And that basically means you're seeded with the pros to the last 64.
Who gets all the seeded spots? All the professionals get the seeded spot. The
30 professionals get the seeded spots with the two qualifiers.
Nice.
It's a great opportunity for someone.
Definitely.
So this is Simon's strike for home now.
Yeah, I'll see what he's going to, run through. Land to be on the ball club.
Scott's going to be bitterly disappointed with his performance.
Yeah, considering he played so well, you know, against guys. He'll be gutted inside the way he's played here. He hasn't turned up at all. Oh, hello.
That's
Mr. Jonathan Bushnell's top, that is.
That's what it's all about. That might Team Marsh next January, right?
My doubles partner, Paula shirt.
Have you got a team name? Do you have a team name?
No, we'll have a think about it.
Will you be the sort of unofficial captain of that?
No, I'll let my ginger compatriot go captain, I think. You've got to,
He's left this a little bit awkward, I
you
think.
can't help but feel that this is match ball. Look at this.
They don't go.
He's playing this one in the middle. He is the one that's closer to the... in the middle. Match ball for me, Kev. He's going to pop this on the yellow in the middle now, use the red to hold. And that's all she wrote, I think. Scott will be devastated the way he's played here. It's amazing how a little miscue and a little foul here and there can just ruin your concentration altogether.
He's missed it. Oh, he's gone lucky.
Wow. He is down for his luck, but God.
Just let out a big sigh there. He knows had a little bit of good fortune there. So he's going to screw this across on the side.
Stand back and forth. Oh, he got too much. He got too much of it.
He needs to slow down.
Oh,
it's just about there.
perfect.
He's living on the edge here.
I think he needs to get this one. If he had another shot, you might have got him.
And this is a shot for the title, and there it goes. Who's the winner? Simon Ward.
It's a bit of a bit harsh to say that he was given it, but
Simon Ward wins by 2 sets.
Scott didn't turn out bad at all. I gotta be honest. Didn't turn out bad at all.
Good round of applause there as well from the crowd. They enjoyed that.
Oh. Right. Well, I'll leave you in the capable hands of Mr. Kev Barton, because I'm going to get myself off to bed ready to play in the morning.
Early night for you.
Early night.
So we're just going to do the presentation. Just bear with us for 2 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask our chairman to come present the trophy to our winner, Simon Ward. So as Ken Barton hands over the trophy, let's have a round of applause please again for Simon Ward. Simon, well done. Yeah. Just finally, can we have a round of applause please for our runner-up? Do it 15.2.
He's got to get his dummy. He's done bells. No, his dummy first. He's going to bench press 560,000 tons. You're bench press the table into the car park.
Okay, folks. A little bit of light entertainment to follow now, the main event. Battle of the Titans. Mr. Dan Rush, media coordinator extraordinaire, pool wizard, best player in his house by a mile, against the little known professional who goes by the name of the chairman. So we're just going to have a little bit of a best of 7 on here, just a little bit of light entertainment. First 2-7. I'm not sure what the total money pot is, but it's well over £1. Feel free to join us and laugh at my expense. But the serious stuff will start again tomorrow morning. We've got some great matches on, so tune in, enjoy, put your feet up, get the Sunday dinner on, and we'll catch up tomorrow. But yeah, a bit of entertainment for you now.
Just let me go. I've got to take £8 off at beer. It's just gone for 992.